Welcome to Small Victories Yoga. I'm Melissa. In today's session, we're going to be doing a full body slow flow, focusing on balancing. You don't need any props, and as always, you do what feels good, skip what doesn't work, and just try to have some fun. So we're going to begin by balancing the breath, doing alternate nose breathing. So just find a comfortable seat on your mat, sitting up as tall as you can. Pick your shoulders up and roll them down your back. You could close your eyes or just soften them a bit, resting your hands on your knees, closing your lips. Inhale slowly for a count of 5 through your nose. Pause at the top and then exhale slowly through your nose. And just do this a few times. And allowing your left hand to remain on your knee, pick up your right hand and make that hang loose sign. So you curl the first 3 fingers in, your thumb and your pinky point out. Take an inhale through your nose, again, count of 5. And then with your thumb, pausing at the top, with your thumb, close your right nostril and exhale through your left. And then seal off the left nostril, inhale through the right. Pause at the top, exhale. Seal off the right, inhale through the left. Exhale. Seal off the left, inhale through the right. Exhale. Seal off the right, inhale through the left. Exhale. Seal off the left, inhale through the right. Exhale. Seal off the right, inhale through the left. Exhale. Close off the left, inhale through the right. Exhale. Seal off the right, inhale through the left. Exhale. Seal off the left, inhale through the right. Exhale. Seal off the right, inhale through the left. Exhale. Then place that right hand back down onto your knee. Breathing slowly and deeply through both nostrils. Take a moment, just notice how you feel. If you're interested in an affirmation for this session, my suggestion is, I breathe in, I breathe out, I slow down. I breathe in, I breathe out, I slow down. When you feel ready, we're going to begin by doing a few cowcats. So come onto your mat, shoulders and wrists in one line, hips and knees in one line. And you can start to lift your tailbone, lift your collarbone, gaze up to the sky. Take a deep inhale. And as you exhale, round your spine into cat, pressing the pelvis forward, dropping the head. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. One more. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. If you'd like to add a little hip circle with this, feel free to go ahead and do that. Sometimes that feels really good. And then pause. We're going to do a little wrist stretching. So spin your right hand around so that your fingers are pointing towards your knees, pressing down into your fingers. If it felt okay, you could start to rock your hips front and back. And if you'd like, again, pressing down into your fingers, you could lift the palm of your hand up off the mat, bending gently through that elbow. And then when you're ready, just recenter that hand and we'll switch sides. Left fingers point towards the left knee, pressing down into the fingers, rocking the hips front and back. You should be feeling a really nice stretch through your wrists. And you could pick up the palm of that hand, again, rooting down into your fingers, bending gently through that elbow, allowing the hips to rock front and back. And then spin that hand back around, fingers pointing to the front of your mat, curling your toes under if they're not. Lift the knees up and allow them to hover just a couple inches off the mat. Core's engaged, calm breathing here. And then press the hips back, downward facing dog. Pressing the heels down towards the mat, lifting the tailbone to the sky. If you want to pedal out your heels here, feel free. Rise up to the balls of your feet, bend your knees, step or walk to the front of your mat. And with a bend in your knees, slowly start to roll up, taking your time. Sweeping the arms up overhead, allowing your hands to touch. Interlace your fingers, turn the palms of your hands up to the sky. Get really tall, and then go over to the right side. Take an inhale here. And as you exhale, come back to center, and we'll switch sides over to the left, lengthening out. Inhale. Exhale, back to center. Release your hands. Interlace your fingers behind your back. Heart and gaze to the sky. Inhale. And as you exhale, tuck your chin, bend your knees as you slowly start to fold forward. See if you can tap one of your knees with your nose, and then straighten your legs to your own degree. Arms fall over your head. You could give your head a little shake if you'd like. And then release your hands, halfway lift. Fold all the way down, nose to your knees. Gently bend into your knees and roll up, sweeping the arms up overhead. Once again, hands touch, interlacing the fingers, palms up to the sky, getting really long. This time go over to the left side. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, come back to center. Go over to the right, inhale. Exhale, back to center. Release your hands, interlace your fingers behind your back. Knuckles to the heel, heart and gaze to the sky. Deep inhale. Exhale, start to tuck your chin, bend your knees, fold it forward. Maybe you can bring your nose to the opposite knee here, straightening your legs as much as you can. Arms over your head. You could give your head a little shake if you'd like. Release your hands, halfway lift. And then bring your hands to the mat. Bring a space between your heels so your big toes touch and drop your hips down into chair pose. Bring your arms up overhead, triceps next to the ears, and then bring your hands in prayer at your heart. Picking up that right ankle, place the right ankle on the left knee, foot is flexed. Sink the hips a little bit lower. Take just one inhale. And as you exhale, replace that right foot to the mat, sink your hips, and we'll switch sides, left ankle, right knee. Drop the hips low, take a deep inhale. Exhale, return that foot to the mat, fold forward, all the way down, nose to your knees. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step it back, high push-up. Drop your knees to the mat and then roll forward. Allow your thighs, your belly, your chest, and your chin to tap the mat. And then roll up, look up, cobra pose. Press back, child's pose. Come on up, hands and knees, downward facing dog. You can take a moment and pedal your heels out, shake out your head if you'd like. Lift the right leg, three-legged dog, bend the knee. Kneecap reaches to the sky. You could circle the ankles, spread your toes. And then pull that knee in tight to your chest. Roll forward, high plank. Bring the right knee to the right armpit, down to the wrist, back up to the armpit. Kick it back, three-legged dog. Knee into your chest. Rock it forward, high plank. Drop the knee straight down, tap the mat. Lift it back up and kick it back, three-legged dog. One more of these. Knee into your chest, high plank. Knee to the left armpit, down to the wrist, up to the armpit and kick it back, three-legged dog. Knee into your chest. Step that foot between your hands. Rising up, warrior one, deep inhale. Exhale, open it up, warrior two. Straighten your front leg. Reach your right fingers forward until you tip over into triangle, grabbing the shin or the ankle or the fingers hover above the mat. Leaning back. Get really long. Take a deep inhale. On the exhale, bring that top arm over your head. Inhale. On the exhale, frame the front foot. Step the back foot a little closer, and there's a gentle twist. Bring your belly all the way down to your thigh, perhaps your nose to your knee. And then lift your spine up parallel to the mat. Bring the left hand to the outside of the right pinky toe, sweeping the right arm to the sky for a twisting triangle. You're pressing the right hip back. You're reaching those fingers up to the sky. Take just one inhale here. And on the exhale, bring both hands down to the front of the mat. We transition balancing half moon, lifting that left leg up, foot flexed, toes point to the left side of the mat, extending that top arm up to the sky. If you'd like, bring that left hand to your heart. Maybe you bring the right hand to your heart and then spin the toes to point straight down. Extend the arms out like a T. Take an inhale. And then bring your hands to your heart and see if you can bring that left leg around the front. Just like we did earlier, crossing the ankle to the knee, sinking down into chair. You can do this. Take an inhale. As you exhale, fold forward, hands to the mat, straighten that right leg. Release the left leg, kick the toes to the sky, balancing, standing split. Take an inhale. And as you exhale, bring that left foot around the back of the right. Drop your head, rooting into your heels. Lift your tailbone. Take a cleansing inhale here. Sigh it out. Well done. Uncross, left foot next to the right. Gentle bend in the knees as you rise up. Hands touch overhead, gaze up. Bend back, heart to the sky. Come to center and swan dive all the way down, nose to your knees. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, we step it back, high plank. Drop your knees, roll down. Thighs, belly, chest, chin to the mat. Inhale, roll up, cobra. Press back, child's pose. Hands and knees, down dog. Lifting the left leg, three-legged dog. Pull the knee in tight to your chest. Rock it forward, high push-up. Bring that knee to the left armpit, down to the wrist, up to the armpit. Three-legged dog. Knee into your chest, high plank. Tap the knee straight down to the mat, lift it up and kick it back. Three-legged dog. One more, knee into your chest. High plank, knee to the right armpit, to the wrist, to the armpit, kick it back, three-legged dog, knee into your chest, step the foot between your hands, rising up, warrior one, excellent job. Open it up, warrior two, sinking into your legs, take a deep inhale. On the exhale, straighten that front leg. Reach the left fingers forward, tip over, triangle, leaning back and lengthening out. Take an inhale here. On the exhale, extend that top arm over your head. Inhale. Exhale, we frame the front foot. Step the back foot a little bit closer. Gentle twist, belly comes over your thigh, nose to your knee. Bring that right hand to the outside of the left pinky toe. Sweep the left arm up to the sky, twisting triangle. Take a deep cleansing inhale here. And as you exhale, bring both hands to frame that front foot. Balancing half moon as you lift the right leg up. Foot flexed, toes point to the side of the mat. Reaching that right arm up to the sky. Maybe the right hand comes to your heart. Maybe the left hand comes to your heart. As you spin your toes and your hips to point straight down, extend the arms out like a T. Bring the hands back into your heart at prayer as you bring that back leg forward. Cross the right ankle to your knee and sink down. It's meant to be challenging. You've got this. Take an inhale. Exhale, fold, hands to the mat, straighten that standing leg. Release the right leg, kick it back, standing split, deep inhale. Exhale, cross that right foot around the back of the right, the back of the left, root into your heels, drop your head. Tailbone lifts to the sky, take a cleansing inhale. Well done. Unwind, right foot next to the left. Bend your knees slightly and rise on up. Hands touch overhead. Once again, interlace the fingers. Reach the palms of the hands up to the sky. This time go over to the left. Take an inhale. Exhale, back to center. Over to the right. Inhale. Exhale, back to center. Release your hands. Interlace the fingers behind the back. Knuckles to the heel, heart to the sky. Start to look behind you. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, stand tall. Tuck your chin. Bend your knees. Fold it forward. All the way down. Arms over your head. Inhale. Exhale, release, hands to the mat, halfway lift. Step it back, high push up. Drop your knees and roll down. Thighs, belly, chest, chin. Inhale, roll up, cobra. Press back, child's pose. Come on up, hands and knees, downward facing dog. You can take a moment and walk your dog if you'd like. Lifting the right leg, three-legged dog, bending the knee. You can remain here or go ahead and flip your dog. So you're pressing the hips and the heart up to the sky. That top arm is reaching behind you. If you'd like, you could wave that top arm by reaching your fingers towards the back of your mat and then reaching front. Here we go, that's 1. Make sure you're breathing. 2, 3, you can drop your head. 4, 5, that's it. Gracefully downward facing dog. Pressing the heels to the mat, lifting through the tailbone. We'll switch sides. Left leg lifts, bend the knee. Stay here if you'd like. Only if it feels good to you. Spin it over. Flip dog, reaching that top arm over your head. If you want to do that little arm wave, feel free. Reach towards the back of your mat and then front. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Excellent job. Spin it around, downward facing dog. Take a moment, walk your dog. Lift the right leg, three-legged dog. Pull the knee into your chest. Step the foot between your hands, high lunge. Take your time here, find your balance. Sinking into your legs, core's engaged. Reach your arms up overhead, bring your hands together to touch, and then pull it down into your heart, planting your roots into that front foot. This is our flow. We're gonna kick that back leg up, toes point down. We're gonna spread our wings, arms like a T, and then bring the hands back into your heart, drop back into lunge. Couple more of these, you got it? Here we go. Take off, fly. Bring those prayers into your heart, lunge. Couple more. Smooth and easy. Do just one more. Kick it back, spread your wings, bring your hands to your heart, and this time bring that back leg around just like we did earlier. Cross the ankle on the knee, squat down, drop the hips low, take an inhale. Exhale, fold forward, hands to the mat, straighten that standing leg. Release the left foot, standing split, toes to the sky, nose to the knee, deep inhale. And on the exhale, wrap the left foot around the back of the right, root into your heels, drop your head. Take a cleansing inhale. Sigh it out. Well done. Unwind, feet come together to touch, slowly rise up. Hands touch overhead, look up, bend back. Come to center in swan dive, nose to knees. Halfway lift, step it back, high plank, drop your knees, roll it down, thighs, belly, chest, chin to the mat. Inhale, roll up, cobra, press back, child's pose. Hands and knees, down dog. Whew. Here we go with the left side, you ready? Lift the left leg up, pull the knee into your chest. Step that foot through, high lunge. Now take your time. Try not to think ahead, just be in the moment here. Reach your arms up overhead, hands touch. Pull your hands into your heart. Rooting into that front foot. We're gonna take off, lifting that back leg. We're gonna spread our wings out to fly. And then we're going to bring our prayers into our heart. Drop that back foot to the mat. Excellent. A couple more. Here we go. Take off. Fly. Hands to your heart. Lunge. Take off. Fly. Hands to your heart. Lunge. Moving smoothly at your own pace. Here we go, last one. Kick off, spread your wings, bring your hands to your heart. As you bring that back leg around, crossing the ankle to the knee, squat down. Inhale, exhale, fold forward, straighten that standing leg. Release the right leg, standing split. Excellent job. Take an inhale. Exhale, crisscross your feet. Right foot comes around the back of the left, lifting the tailbone, shaking it out, shaking your head. Take a cleansing inhale here, sigh it out. Well done. Bring the right foot next to the left, gentle bend in the knee as you rise on up. Hands touch overhead, interlace the fingers, get really tall, palms to the sky. Go over to the right, inhale. Exhale, back to center, over to the left, inhale. Exhale, back to center, release your hands. Interlace the fingers, knuckles to the heels, heart to the sky, inhale. Exhale, stand, tuck your chin, fold it forward, nose to your knees, straighten your legs. Take an inhale. Exhale, release, halfway lift. Hands to the mat, step it back, high push up. Drop your knees to the mat, roll it down, belly, chest, chin. Inhale, roll up, cobra, press back, child's pose. Come on up to your hands and your knees. And just like we did earlier, we'll do a couple cow cats. So lift your heart, lift your tail, inhale. Exhale, round your spine. Couple of these. If you want to add those hip circles, one direction and then the other, feel free. I find it feels really good in my body. And then pause, find a neutral spine here. And if you'd like, you could also do that little wrist stretch again, turning the right fingers to point to the knee, rocking the hips forward and back, rooting into your fingers if you'd like, lift the palm up off of the mat, bending gently into that elbow. And then spin it around, switching sides, left fingers point towards the knee, gently rocking the hips. Perhaps you lift the palm of the hand up off the mat. And then spinning it around. So we're going to do a little spinal balancing here. Begin by kicking the left leg straight back, the height of your hip. Toes point down, just like we've been doing. And then reach the right arm forward, find your balance. And then bring your knee and your elbow together to touch. Lengthen it out, and then bring your limbs out to the side for an awkward airplane. Come back to center. This is our flow. You got it? A couple more times. Knee to elbow, lengthen to the sides. Center, that's 2. Knee to elbow, lengthen to the sides. 3. Keep going. 4. 5. Back to center, that's it. Switching sides, right leg kicks back, left arm reaches forward. Make sure you're lengthening through that right arm, and then bring your knee and your elbow together to touch. Lengthen it out to the sides, back to center. That's 1. Make sure you're breathing. 2, 3, 4, 5. Excellent. Well done. Now we're going to step that right foot to the outside of the left hand. Scooch the back leg back as far as you can. Bend the back knee. Reach back with the right arm. Find the foot. Gracefully pulling the heel into the glute, gently twisting open, leaning back. Maybe you gaze up. Calm breathing here. You're doing good. Take one more inhale. And as you exhale, release the foot. Frame that front foot with both hands. Straighten the leg, pressing the glutes down towards the mat. Your nose is to your knee. Your right toes are pointing towards your crown. Calm breathing here. And then come back to center, flattening that right foot, and you're going to scooch the right foot over to the left, setting up half pigeon. Drop your knee to the mat. Now, your front shin can be parallel to the mat, or this heel could be closer to your hip. No right or wrong. If it feels good for you, it's right. If it doesn't, it's wrong. So you decide. Get long through that back leg. You can keep your arms long here and gently lean forward. You could come on down to your forearms. If you want to add a little shoulder stretch, you can thread that left arm underneath your torso, make a fist with your right hand, dropping your head onto your little pillow. Close your eyes. Take a deep inhale and decide. Maybe you return to that affirmation. I breathe in, I breathe out, I slow down. When you're ready, slowly come on up to long arms. You can lift your heart, give yourself a little back bend, and then very gracefully find your way back to your hands and your knees. You could give yourself a little cowcat here if you want. You could circle your hips. And then we'll do the opposite side. So left foot steps next to the left hand. Get really long through the back leg. Bend the back knee with the left hand, reach back, find the foot, pull the heel into the glute, maybe twisting open, stretching through the shoulder as well. Keep breathing. Gently release that foot. Frame your front foot, straighten the leg, press the hips back. Nose to your knee, toes to your crown. And then come forward, flattening that foot. Scooch the left foot over to the right, setting up your version of half pigeon. So again, shin can be parallel or heel can be closer to the hip. Just get as long as you can through that back leg. You can stay on long arms. You could come onto forearms. If you'd like, you could bring the right arm underneath your torso, resting your head on your left fist. There's no rush here. Take your time, finding a place that feels good. Take a deep inhale and a sigh. Returning to that affirmation. I breathe in, I breathe out, I slow down. Slowly come on up to long arms. Give yourself a little back bend, lift your heart. And then when you're ready, sit on that left hip and gracefully bring your right leg around to the front. So your legs are long in front of you. You could give them a little bounce up and down if you'd like. And then reach your arms up to the sky, get long through the spine, take an inhale. And as you exhale, slowly fold forward, grabbing what you can, crown to the toes. And then sit up tall, bring your hands behind you, fingers point towards your toes. Toes are touching and are pointed. And then lift your hips up off of the mat. Drop your head if it's okay on your neck. Take a deep inhale. And as you exhale, slowly drop your hips to the mat. Reach your arms up to the sky as you flex your feet. Fold forward, grab what you can. Crown to the toes, and then sit up tall. This is our flow. Bring the arms behind you. Point the toes. Lift the hips. Drop the head. Drop the hips to the mat. Flex the feet. Reach up to the sky. Fold it forward. Sitting tall, fingers reach towards your toes. They touch and point. Lift your hips. Inhale. Exhale, slowly lower the hips. Reach the arms up to the sky. Fold forward, grab what you can. Sitting up tall, bring the arms behind you. Point the toes. We'll do one more round. Lift your heart, drop your head. Inhale. Exhale, drop the hips. Sitting tall. Flex your feet. Fold forward, grab what you can. Sitting tall, hands behind you. This is it. Lift the hips. Press the bottoms of the feet towards the mat. Drop the head. Take a cleansing inhale here. Exhale, hips to the mat. And then this time we're going to roll all the way down onto our backs. If there's something in your hair, you can pull it out. And then you're going to bring your arms long like a T. Palms down. Bend your knees, plant your feet on the mat, And then lift your feet up off the mat so your thighs are touching. Your shins and your toes are pointing up to the sky. And then you're going to lower those legs over to the right side, but you're going to allow them to hover just 2 inches off the mat. Calm breathing. And then bring the knees back to center. And we'll switch sides over to the left. They hover 2 inches off the mat. Come back to center. We'll do this a couple times. Knees to the right, hover. Back to center. Knees to the left, hover. Back to center. Knees to the right, hover. Back to center. Knees to the left, hover. Back to center. Okay, this is it, last time. Knees to the right. This time you allow them to land. Turn the palms of your hands up to face the sky. Your right hand can come on your left knee for a gentle assist. You could turn your gaze to the left if you'd like. Close your eyes. Returning to that affirmation. I breathe in. I breathe out. I slow down. If your hand is on your knee, gently remove it. Bring your knees back to center and we'll switch sides. Knees land to the left. You could place your left hand on your right knee if it feels good. You could turn your gaze to your right fingers if you'd like. Once again, close your eyes. Allow your body to grow heavy in this posture. Take a deep inhale and a sigh. I breathe in, I breathe out, I slow down. Remove the hand from the knee if it's there. Bring your knees back to center. Hug yourself. Give yourself a great big hug. Take a moment of gratitude. Send a lot of love and gratitude towards this beautiful, strong, capable human body of yours. Take a deep inhale. And as you exhale, find Shavasana. So take your time. There's no rush getting comfortable. And once you find that place that's just right, close your eyes. Take a deep inhale and a loud sigh. Bring your awareness to your toes, the balls of your feet, your arches and your heels, and all those tiny bones in your feet. Feel them relax. Your ankles relax. Your shins and your calves sink. Your knees are relaxed. Your thighs and your thigh bones melt. Feel your hips, glutes, pelvis, all of your internal organs sink into the mat. Feel your entire spinal column, one vertebrae at a time, slowly just melt right into the mat. Your shoulders, your collarbone, your angel bones relax. Your ribs and your lungs relax. Your heart quietly beats. All of the muscles in your torso melt. Biceps, triceps, elbows, forearms, wrists, all 10 fingers, those tiny bones in your hands, even your fingernails relax. Your neck is relaxed. Your chin, jaw, teeth, tongue, lips relax. Ears, cheeks, and nose relax. Eyes, eyeballs, eyelids, eyebrows relax. Forehead, scalp, and brain. Your entire body is relaxed. Breathe. Slow down. Take everything in. Tomorrow can wait. Now is your only guarantee. There will never be another moment like this. Breathe in, breathe out, slow down. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'll see you next time. Namaste. Please allow yourself another few minutes here in Shavasana.